In a stunning turn of events that has electrified the Hardys community, beloved When Calls the Heart star Erin Krakow is reportedly expecting twin babies with her husband, who is also said to be her co-star from the long-running Hallmark drama. The news began circulating across fan pages and social media groups this week, sparking an outpouring of excitement, speculation, and warm wishes from viewers who have followed her career for more than a decade. Rumors sparked by behind-the-scenes clues. Whispers first began after fans noticed what appeared to be a growing baby bump in recent behind-the-scenes photos from the filming of When Calls the Heart Season 12. Erin, known for her iconic role as Elizabeth Thatcher Thornton, had been wearing noticeably looser costumes in recent episodes and promotional materials. Several eagle-eyed fans pointed out that Erin had been absent from certain physically demanding scenes, fueling speculation that she could be pregnant in real life. But the biggest hint came when crew members were seen congratulating the actress during a break in filming, footage that quickly went viral among Hardys. A double blessing, the twin surprise. Sources close to the production later revealed that Erin is indeed expecting twins, calling it a dream come true for the actress, who has openly expressed her desire for a big family in past interviews. While Erin has not yet confirmed the news publicly, insiders say she and her husband are over the moon and preparing for the exciting new chapter in their lives. The revelation that her husband is reportedly a When Calls the Heart co-star has only intensified fan interest. Although Erin has always kept her personal life private, rumors about an off-screen romance began circulating years ago, especially as on-screen chemistry blossomed between her and her leading men. Fans react with joy and curiosity. Fan pages exploded within minutes of the news breaking. Thousands of Hardys shared congratulatory messages, heart emojis, and clips from Erin's most emotional scenes on the show. Many called it the biggest Hallmark surprise of the year, while others joked that Hope Valley might need to prepare for a baby boom both on-screen and off. Some fans are already wondering whether the pregnancy will be written into the storyline, especially since Elizabeth's life has gone through major changes in recent seasons. Hallmark has not made any official statement regarding production adjustments, but insiders suggest small schedule modifications have already been made to ensure Erin feels comfortable filming. Co-stars reportedly thrilled. According to on-set chatter, the cast is thrilled for Erin and her husband. They have reportedly showered the couple with gifts, advice, and plenty of love. One insider mentioned that Erin has received handmade baby blankets from several cast members, including one that features the show's iconic Hope Valley Church. Even crew members have reportedly been extra protective and supportive, ensuring breaks are longer and filming days are smoother for the expecting mother. Hallmark keeps quiet for now. Despite the online frenzy, Hallmark executives have declined to comment on the rumors. Historically, Hallmark actors often share personal life updates directly through their own social media channels, so fans are eagerly watching Erin's Instagram feed for a possible announcement. Industry experts note that such a real-life milestone could boost ratings for When Calls the Heart, as personal news from beloved Hallmark stars often leads to heightened viewership and fan engagement. What's next for Erin Krakow? If the reports prove true, Erin will soon be stepping into a new role, motherhood, and doing so with double joy. Fans are already predicting that Erin will take a brief break once the twins arrive, but will return to Hope Valley stronger than ever. For now, Hardys can only wait, watch, and celebrate as rumors continue swirling. Whether Erin chooses to confirm the news soon or enjoy a little more privacy, one thing is clear. The love and excitement from fans show just how deeply she is cherished, both on and off the screen. Why did Erin Krakow get emotional talking about When Calls the Heart? Her heartfelt confession about gratitude and legacy is something fans weren't expecting. With When Calls the Heart celebrating its 13th season, Erin Krakow is opening up about the show's impact on TV. As new episodes of the hit drama drop every Sunday night, viewers continue to immerse themselves in the world of Hope Valley. Given that the show has been a staple on the network since early 2014, it's hard to believe there was a time when WCTH didn't exist on Hallmark. Erin is well aware of how special a series like When Calls the Heart is, as she spoke with people about the show's Milestones Season 13. As she explained to the outlet, she knows how rare it is to have a hit series more than a decade after its premiere, and she is deeply grateful to the viewers for making it a success year after year. Yeah, it is a wild number, Erin stated in the interview published on January 4th. I am just so grateful. I mean, this set and this community of people is such a happy place for me. I show up to work every season feeling a lot of joy and gratitude in my heart. It's just, we don't have egos in this cast or crew. Everyone is truly happy to be here. And I'm just very grateful to Hallmark and to the Hardys, our loyal fans, for continuing to rally behind us and be so engaged in this show. But that's not all Erin had to say about When Calls the Heart. She added that the show always stays true to its original concept, despite new developments in each season. I think one of the things that people really like about watching When Calls the Heart is it's a rural community, she added. Even though the world is continuing to progress in time and development, Hope Valley is still staying true to its roots. With that in mind, When Calls the Heart is definitely going back to its roots, as Lori Loughlin is set to return as Abigail Stanton for the show's Season 14 in 2027. Couple that with the return of Brooke Shields and Melissa Gilbert, both reprising their characters as Charlotte Thornton and Georgie McGill on WCTH Season 13. As When Calls the Heart enters its landmark 13th year, actress Erin Krakow has spoken candidly and emotionally about what the enduring Hallmark Channel series has meant to her, not just as a career-defining role, but as a force that has shaped her creatively, personally, and spiritually. In recent interviews, Krakow expressed deep gratitude for the opportunity to lead one of television's most beloved dramas, reflecting on the show's longevity, its effect on fans around the world, and the community that has grown around it over more than a decade. Since the show's debut in 2014, When Calls the Heart has captured hearts with its blend of warm storytelling, heartfelt relationships, and inspirational themes rooted in community and compassion. Krakow's portrayal of Elizabeth Thornton, a teacher who becomes a pillar of her frontier town, Hope Valley, has not only made her a favorite among viewers, but also established the show as one of Hallmark's most enduring series. In her reflections, Krakow described the experience as nothing short of transformative. She emphasized that the show's impact extends far beyond ratings or longevity. It has touched lives, created deep bonds between cast and crew, and fostered a loyal fan base known affectionately as Hardys. Her emotional response to the show's success comes from years spent investing in the community and stories the series tells, imbuing each season with authenticity and heart. When Krakow first stepped into the role of Elizabeth, a young school teacher navigating love, loss, and leadership, few could have predicted how significantly the character would resonate with audiences. Now, more than a decade later, Krakow acknowledges that the show and the character have become deeply intertwined with her own life story. In interviews, she has spoken about how When Calls the Heart has helped shape her understanding of her craft, strengthened her sense of resilience, and offered opportunities she never imagined when she first read the script for Season 1. The show's themes of perseverance, compassion, and community mirrored her personal journey as an actor and, eventually, as a producer involved in shaping the narratives behind the camera. Krakow has described the journey from Season 1 to the present as that bizarre feeling where it's long ago and just yesterday all at once, reflecting on how much the show has grown while still maintaining the core values that made it special. Her pride in the series' evolution underscores the deeper connection she feels with the stories and characters she's inhabited for so long. A significant part of the show's enduring success, according to Krakow, lies in its commitment to uplifting storytelling. While television trends shift rapidly and audiences often chase the newest spectacle, When Calls the Heart has remained steadfast in its portrayal of enduring relationships, small town solidarity, and the joys and trials of everyday life. That commitment resonates with viewers who have grown alongside the characters. Fans have celebrated weddings, mourned losses, and shared in Hope Valley's triumphs as if they were part of the community themselves. For many, the series represents an emotional anchor, a dependable source of warmth in a media landscape often dominated by darker themes. Krakow's reflections echo this sentiment. She believes the Hardys connect so deeply with the show because it feels like a sanctuary, a place where values like kindness, integrity, and mutual support aren't relics of the past, but celebrated ideals. Whether it's Elizabeth's evolution from teacher to community leader, or the town's collective resilience in the face of hardship, audiences see characters who strive to be better, kinder versions of themselves. At the heart of that connection is Krakow herself, a performer whose sincerity and devotion to her craft imbue Elizabeth with nuance, strength, and vulnerability. For many Hardys, Krakow's portrayal has felt less like acting and more like welcoming a trusted friend into their living rooms each week. Behind the scenes, a collaborative and supportive set. Part of what Krakow highlighted in her recent comments was the collaborative and ego-free environment on the set of When Calls the Heart. Far from the stereotypical Hollywood set rife with competition and pressure, Krakow described the cast and crew as a cohesive community that genuinely enjoys working together. This sense of camaraderie, she believes, contributes to the authenticity of the show. When actors form real bonds off screen, it deepens the emotional honesty they bring to their performances on screen. In her view, that authenticity is palpable to audiences and a large factor in why the show continues to resonate after so many seasons. Krakow's gratitude for this environment was palpable. She credited the creative team, from writers to directors to fellow performers, for their dedication to crafting meaningful stories season after season. In particular, she praised the writing team for stretching their creativity and continually finding inventive ways to deepen character arcs while honoring the show's foundational themes. While Krakow's professional life is deeply enmeshed with When Calls the Heart, her personal life has also flourished alongside the series. In 2025, she married co-star Ben Rosenbaum, a fellow When Calls the Heart cast member, and the couple recently announced they are expecting their first child together in 2026. This joyous chapter in Krakow's life has added a new layer to her reflections on gratitude. The show not only provided her with a defining role and professional community, but also led her to lifelong personal relationships. Her pregnancy announcement, shared joyfully on social media with sonogram photos and messages of thanks, underscored just how intertwined her life and the world of When Calls the Heart have become. For many fans, the news of Krakow's impending motherhood was embraced with heartfelt enthusiasm. Co-stars, fellow Hardys, and viewers worldwide shared congratulatory messages, celebrating this new beginning alongside her. Krakow herself has spoken about looking forward to the experiences of parenthood, emphasizing values she hopes to instill in her child, like kindness, forgiveness, and active community engagement, echoing the very ideals championed by the show that helped shape her career. As When Calls the Heart continues into season 13 and beyond, Krakow's reflections also turn to the future. She believes the series can continue to honor its roots while evolving in ways that feel true to both longtime fans and new viewers alike. Part of that forward momentum includes exciting developments like the return of fan-favorite characters and the continued expansion of Hope Valley storylines. For example, beloved original cast member Lori Loughlin is slated to return in future seasons, bringing an added layer of nostalgia and continuity to the show's evolving narrative. Such developments remind fans that while Hope Valley continues to grow, its heart remains anchored in the relationships, values, and stories that made them fall in love with the series in the first place. Krakow's commitment to preserving that spirit while exploring new emotional and narrative territory reflects her deep understanding of what makes the show meaningful to so many. The emotional bond between When Calls the Heart and its audience is evident not just in ratings, but in the passion of its fan base. Known affectionately as Hearties, these viewers have formed an active community that engages deeply with the show's themes, characters, and real-world impact. From fan events and conventions to social media discussions and heartfelt messages shared with the cast, the Hardys represent a devoted group of viewers who have invested emotionally in Hope Valley's journey. Krakow often acknowledges this connection, expressing how much it means to her that the series has brought comfort, inspiration, and companionship to fans around the globe. For many viewers, the show represents more than a weekly drama. It's a source of comfort during difficult times, a reminder of the power of community, and a testament to the enduring significance of hope and kindness. Krakow's role as Elizabeth and her off-screen warmth and authenticity has been central to cultivating this bond. Erin Krakow's emotional reflections on When Calls the Heart illuminate not just the professional success of a beloved series, but the profound personal and communal impact that television can achieve at its best. Her gratitude for the cast and crew, for the Hardys, for the stories told, and for the life milestones shared within this journey resonates with a sincerity that mirrors the very essence of Hope Valley itself. As the series moves forward, Krakow's vision for When Calls the Heart remains rooted in connection, compassion, and authenticity. In her own words, the show has been a gift, not simply because of its longevity or popularity, but because of the relationships, growth, and meaning it has cultivated over more than a decade. And as both actor and executive producer, she embodies the heart of a story that continues to touch lives in ways that are as profound as they are enduring. As When Calls the Heart marches into its 13th season, new developments have kept the Hallmark Channel drama in the cultural conversation, and Erin Krakow's recent emotional reflections on the series' impact are just one part of a broader news narrative that underscores the show's lasting footprint. Part of the renewed enthusiasm around the series stems from When Calls the Heart not only continuing, but expanding its future. The show has been officially renewed for a 14th season, extending Hope Valley's story even further for fans around the world. Fans reacted with particular excitement to news that Lori Loughlin will reprise her role as Abigail in season 14, returning after a years-long absence that left many viewers longing for the character's return. Loughlin's comeback is seen by many as a bridge between the show's earliest seasons and its current iteration, emphasizing When Calls the Heart's blend of nostalgia and growth. This continuation and the inclusion of beloved characters reinforces the very sentiment Krakow shared about the show's staying power, a sustained commitment to its core themes of resilience, community, and heart. Beyond business developments, Krakow has also recently commented on the tone and themes of the season 13 premiere. In interviews, she described the opening episodes as a love letter to Los Angeles residents after a devastating wildfire, a storyline that mirrors real-world experiences of loss and recovery. According to actress comments in recent coverage, the writers crafted the premiere with intention, highlighting both tragedy and the power of community support in the face of disaster. These story choices illustrate how When Calls the Heart continues to evolve in ways that feel both true to its roots and resonant for modern audiences. According to Krakow, the narrative isn't afraid to touch on heavy emotional topics, yet it does so within the context of hope and human connection, which she believes is why the series remains meaningful to Hardys everywhere. Off-screen life. Krakow's personal moments reflect Hardy's investment. In addition to her professional reflections, Krakow has shared personal life milestones that have connected with fans. Ahead of the season 13 premiere, she announced that she and co-star Ben Rosenbaum are expecting their first child together, a joyous moment embraced enthusiastically by the When Calls the Heart fanbase. The couple's relationship, which began off-screen and culminated in a 2025 wedding, has become a warm part of the show's extended story in real life, bridging the camaraderie of cast roles with authentic personal joy. For many Hardys, Krakow's real-life family news adds another layer of connection with When Calls the Heart, blurring the lines between the fictional, tight-knit community of Hope Valley and the real community of viewers who have followed Krakow's journey as both an actress and a person. Alongside Krakow and Rosenbaum, several cast members from When Calls the Heart have seen their real-world relationships blossom. For example, Kevin McGarry and Kayla Wallace are also expecting a child, and they, like Krakow and Rosenbaum, became a couple in real life after working together on the show. Other cast members have made headlines for their personal relationships as well, such as Jack Wagner, Bill Avery, marrying singer Michelle Wolf, though both maintain separate homes. These off-screen developments have fostered a broader sense of warmth and familiarity between the cast and the show's loyal viewership. Krakow has also highlighted the supportive, ego-free atmosphere on set as a key reason she feels so grateful for the show's longevity. According to recent interviews, she emphasized that everyone on the cast and crew is truly happy to be here, fostering an environment that amplifies the show's central message of community. She has noted that this positive creative environment, from writers to directors to fellow performers, helps sustain the authenticity When Calls the Heart is known for, even as the series explores new emotional and narrative ground. The When Calls the Heart fandom, affectionately known as Hearties, remains one of the most engaged and passionate communities in television. Viewers gather online and at fan conventions, celebrating both the show's fictional narrative arcs and the real-life milestones of the cast. Krakow herself has frequently acknowledged her appreciation for this fan engagement, attributing part of the show's success to the Hearties' unwavering support. The loyalty of this fan base reflects not just interest in a long-running series, but an emotional investment in the stories of Hope Valley and the values the drama champions: resilience, kindness, friendship, and hope. With One Calls the Heart now confirmed for a 14th season and key original characters returning, the show's legacy is entering a new chapter. Krakow's reflections about being grateful for the series' impact point not only to its commercial success, but to the human connections it has fostered among viewers and cast members alike. As Krakow, both the face of Hope Valley and a leader behind the scenes, continues to guide the series forward, her emotional gratitude underscores a rare phenomenon in modern television, a show that grows in cultural resonance not by chasing trends, but by staying true to heartfelt storytelling and values that inspire both cast and audience. With When Calls the Heart continues its 13th season on Hallmark Channel, the series not only celebrates its legacy, but also brings fresh excitement with notable cast returns and evolving story arcs. In recent updates, the show announced that Lori Loughlin will return as Abigail Stanton in Season 14, a move that has sparked renewed anticipation among longtime viewers. Laughlin's character was an original cornerstone of Hope Valley before her departure in earlier seasons, and her eventual reunion with Krakow's Elizabeth is widely anticipated to be an emotional moment on screen, one Krakow herself has expressed excitement about. Alongside Laughlin's return, When Calls the Heart has featured appearances this season by other well-loved actors, such as Brooke Shields and Melissa Gilbert, both reprising roles that connect back to key moments in the show's decade-plus history. These creative decisions underscore producers' efforts to honor Heart's deep roots, while still moving the story forward in meaningful ways, something Krakow has described as staying true to its original premise while embracing new narrative depth. For many fans, affectionately known as Hearties, these returns and story beats reinforce the series' heartfelt ethos. The show's blending of nostalgia with fresh character dynamics keeps longtime viewers engaged and invites new audiences to experience Hope Valley's warmth. Krakow's gratitude for witnessing and participating in these developments speaks to her belief in the show's enduring cultural footprint. Erin Krakow's reflections on When Calls the Heart are deeply intertwined with her personal life, especially as 2025 saw one of the most joyful milestones in her story. Krakow married her co-star Ben Rosenbaum in June 2025, an off-screen romance that delighted fans and made headlines across entertainment media. Shortly after their wedding, the couple announced they are expecting their first child together, sharing sonogram photos and heartfelt gratitude on social media. Krakow's caption, "So much to be grateful for," echoed her sentiments about family, community, and the sense of belonging she associates with When Calls the Heart and her life beyond the screen. This personal joy resonates not only with the Hardys, but within the cast community as well. Co-stars and fellow cast members flooded the comments on Krakow's announcement with warm wishes and support, emphasizing how deeply the show's ensemble has bonded over the years. Meanwhile, castmate Kevin McGarry and his wife Kayla Wallace, who also met through When Calls the Heart, revealed their own pregnancy news, creating a sense of shared milestones within the family-like group of actors. Together, these real-life developments reflect an unusual continuity between the show's themes and the lived experiences of its stars, a testament to how the community behind When Calls the Heart mirrors the values of togetherness, support, and affection that define Hope Valley itself. Beyond her leading role, Krakow has also spoken about her evolving creative involvement with Hallmark. In recent interviews, she shared that she feels very happy and grateful for the characters she's played across Hallmark projects, including When Calls the Heart and several movies for the network. She has also expressed curiosity about potentially expanding her creative roles, such as directing or writing for the network in the future, underscoring her commitment to storytelling that resonates with audiences. This reflective stance highlights Krakow's recognition of the unique space Hallmark has offered her as an artist, one where professional growth intersects with deep social connection. It also points to her broader ambition to explore new creative avenues, while continuing to honor the legacy of the series that brought her widespread acclaim. When Calls the Heart's longevity is notable in an era where many television series come and go quickly. Celebrating its 13th season in 2026, the show has become one of Hallmark Channel's most enduring dramas, a rare achievement in modern television. Krakow herself acknowledged how unusual it is for a series to maintain relevance and popularity over such an extended period, especially one rooted in themes of small-town life and community. The show's ability to balance evolving storylines with its founding premise, centered on Hope Valley's resilience, compassion, and interconnected relationships, continues to be a central factor in its appeal. Krakow pointed out that despite the passage of time and the world's changes, Hope Valley remains a place that reflects values viewers want to see more of in entertainment, and, by extension, in life. The dedicated Hardee's fanbase has played a key role in sustaining When Calls the Heart's success. These viewers are known for their active engagement, emotional investment, and loyalty, participating in online communities, attending fan events, and communicating directly with cast members on social platforms. Krakow has consistently expressed her gratitude for this unwavering support, often emphasizing that it's the fans who have helped keep the show thriving year after year.